Okay, let's ignore what they've already done here and let's figure it out on our own, how to solve this problem. Um, Really, there's not too much to word problems. They're very simple. All you've got to do is write with numbers what they're saying with words. And so here they're telling us that Pudge has 3 times as many apples as AC. So P for Pudge has or equals 3 times as many apples as AC. And together they have 32. So Pudge plus AC equals 32. And here we know that Pudge equals the same as 3 times AC. So since we need the same variable to solve the equation, we're going to substitute P for 3A, right here. Since P is the same as 3A, so I'm going to write 3A plus A equals 32. And that's going to give me 4A equals 32, because I'm going to add 3A and A. And then to get rid of the 4, I'm going to divide by 4, divide by the coefficient of A, because the operation being done here for 4 and the A is multiplication. So I'm going to use the opposite, which is division, to get rid of the 4. And that'll give me A by itself, because 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 1 times A is 8. So 32 divided by 4 is 8. So I know A, the amount of apples that Pudge has, the amount of apples that AC has is 8. And to figure out what how many apples Pudge has, I'm going to plug in that 8, or substitute the 8 for A, because now I know that A is the same as 8. So P equals 3 times 8. P equals 24. You see? And those are my two answers. AC has 8 apples and Pudge has 24 apples. Okay, here again, ignore what they have written. Let's figure it out on our own. It says if a number is multiplied by 9, the product is 8. So if we multiply a number, we don't know that number, by 9. So 9x is equals 810. Then, oops, I put 818. 810. So here, all we've got to do is divide by the coefficient of x, which is 9. That gives me 1. 1 times x is x. Divide this side by 9. Let's see, 81. 9 goes into 81 9 times, so that gives me 81. And then bring down the 0. 9 goes into 0 times, so that's 90. So x equals 90. That's our answer, x equals 90. So 90 times 9, according to our answer, should equal 810. So 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 9 is 81. Yep, it equals 110, so we know that that's the right answer, and that's how you verify it. You plug in your answer to your original equation, and if you get the same number on both sides, then your answer is correct. Okay, here the sentence sounds a little more complicated, but let's just write what they're telling us. They're telling us 3 times a number, so 3 times a number. We don't know what the number is, so we're going to call it x. 3 times a number is equal to the number, so x, the number is equal to the number, increased by 36, so we add 36. And then we just solve for x. I want to isolate x by itself on one side of the equal sign, so I'm going to move all the x's to the left. I can move all the x's to the right and all the numbers to the left, or I can move all the numbers to the right and all the x's to the left. It doesn't matter. In the end, you'll get the same answer. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move the x this way. The reason I choose to move the x to the left is because that'll give me a positive x once I'm done. So I'm going to subtract x on this side and subtract x on this side. It's going to give me 0 here, so I just cancel it out. And 3x minus x is 2x equals 36. Then I'm going to divide by 2, divide by 2. X equals 18. And that's my answer.